Hi, this is Rachel. Welcome to my channel, my new channel. Um, Today, I'm gonna do a review, basically, on something that we all talk about. It's gonna be real quick. It's gonna be the Chris Brown story about the girl. Basically, everybody heard of this. This is old news, but it's basically my thoughts on Chris Brown and did he really do this to this particular female? Like, I'm stuttering because I'm like, yeah, When I first heard it, well, I read about it, then I saw a video clip, a news clip about it. Yes, I do believe he did this, but the story goes like this: the girl met, she was with her friend in the studio, and she met Chris Brown. Before they came in the studio, they took her phone, and in order for her to get the phone back, she had to come to Chris Brown's house, located in Los Angeles. So she ended up going with her friend, and when she did go with her friend, things turned around. It became, if you don't do this, you don't get your phone back. Um, she was called upstairs to a big room with a whole bunch of beds. The story is elaborate, it's hard to believe, but knowing what I know about the music industry, it's really not hard to believe. It's really, 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 really not hard to believe that artists are doing this. But I think the story with the female and she basically got raped at his house by another female. um, they had porn on the TV screen. The other girls that was there, including her friend, was down for it. It was an orgy. I think this goes on a lot, and a lot of people. I mean, when you do music, people look up to you. People idolize you, and um, you are a role model, even if you don't want to be. I really do think this shit did happen, and I think it happens all the time. But usually, the women that he do encounter just do whatever he say do. Um, the girl that was in the house allegedly um, forced her to eat her cootie cat while she was on her period. That sounds very, very disgusting considering I have a period and it just smells just to pee. And um, there was a guy, the girl forced her to suck the man's penis, and then they ended up having sex. She took a shower, rinsed the girl. She said she went to the bathroom, had a whole bunch of period blood all in her hair. She rinsed the blood out her hair. And then the guy who forced her to give him head, he ended up having sex with her in the bathroom. And then he gave her back her phone. But when she was about to leave, her Uber was about to pick her up. The guy hit it again downstairs. Like, he hit it again. My thing is, when this guy, okay, when the girl grabbed you by the neck when you first entered the room, the sex room with all these beds, when the guy first, when the girl, you enter the room and you sat on the bed and you seen all these people having sex, when they said they put a couch behind the door so the girl couldn't get out either. Sorry, I'm not telling the story in order, but I'm just thinking in my head, and when they told her to come upstairs, she should have known then that it was not something. She knew that it was something she didn't want to do anyway. When the girl put her hand around her neck and forced her down to the ground and sat on her face, she should have been fighting for dear life. I'm just saying, like, for me, I would have been punching. I would have bit her clitoris. The bitch would have got mad at hell at me. She probably was scared because I can't sit back and say what she should have done because you never know what you'll do in these situations. But knowing me, and I'm strong-minded, and I'm very like, if I don't want to do something, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to, literally, I will get killed because it shit ain't gonna just happen. It ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna manipulate me into doing nothing, and you ain't gonna force me into doing anything. As most people who are in that shit know. The Illuminati stuff. But anyway, this ain't a video about them. But to me, Chris Brown is so far gone to where I look at Rihanna and I look at Chris and I'm like, what the hell was Rihanna thinking? But in my mind, I do think Chris Brown did this. I don't think he's suitable for any woman. He have a fucked up sense of thinking when it comes to women. I think he wants control over women. If you, I think he don't have any control in his career and what people do to him. And so when he do get in a relationship or you alone or anybody alone, it's all about control. Sometimes when you can't maintain control in your life, the best thing to control is whoever laying beside you. And never thought that, you know, something like this would happen, you know, forcing a girl to eat your box while you're on your period. That's pretty extreme. And to me, I think she should have let that phone shit go. Um, this phone that I'm currently broadcasting from is a government phone. So anybody thinking like, well, you can afford a phone, that shit is not the case. This is a phone that you can get with food stamps. The only money I get monthly is food stamps. I don't have any kind of money right now. Just to do my hair, I use Vaseline. So don't think that I'm rich and I done came up to where, you know, what are you talking about, a GoFundMe? Like some people think like that. I haven't came up at all. All I was provided with was a home. And um, right now, currently, is a big possibility that I might have cervical cancer. No, I was not, while I lived on the street, I was not driven to prostitution, but it was a lot of people that wanted me to. It was a lot of people that, strangers, a lot of people I met that's trying to introduce me into the game of prostitution, and no, that did not happen for me. I would rather commit suicide than to do something stupid like sell my body or treat my body anything other than what God would want me to. I think what people do to people is crazy, and the reasoning behind it is a little bit insane. But for the most part, I don't think Chris Brown is a stable person, and what he do to women, I think that he does that because of the media and lack of control. When you can't control certain aspects of your life, some people will try and control other people, and it makes them feel like they're in power. So sometimes that's what happens. Y'all holler back at me. Tell me what you think about the Chris Brown story. Have a good one. Peace.